Do you know what happens when cops who think they're above the law run into people who know how to stand up for their civil rights? Today we're talking about exactly such officers and their meltdowns because they have no authority over people who have done nothing wrong. Let's go to the videos. When this cop saw a man filming on the street, it's an understatement to say he completely lost his cool. He approached the man and the first thing he said was that he also had a camera and was recording too. Great, but what did he expect? That the man would become frightened and run away because the cop said he was filming as well? The cop asked for the man's name, but the man told him he didn't answer questions and asked the cop for his name. As expected from a cop with a big fat ego, he quickly responded that he wasn't answering questions either. It seems the cop forgot that the man has the right to not answer questions because constitutional law protects him, while the cop, on the other hand, as a public servant, has different obligations.
How you doing? You want to take this? Go ahead, take some more. Go ahead.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing very good. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Just,
All right. You want to know anything?
I'm sorry?
You want to know anything?
What you got?
What you got?
I got a camera.
I got a camera too, buddy.
There you go.
Right?
What's your name?
Yeah. What's your name?
I don't answer questions.
Yeah, you want me to answer questions, buddy?
Well,
Huh?
you're a public servant, right?
Yeah. What's your name?
I don't answer questions.
Yeah, I don't either.
Well, you do. You're a public servant.
Yeah, what's your name?
I don't answer questions.
Yeah, I don't answer questions either, buddy.
You
want to be funny?
You're a police officer.
You want to be funny?
The cop told the man he wasn't funny, even though the man wasn't trying to be. He was simply exercising his constitutional rights. The real issue here is the attitude of this cop. Just look at how aggressive he became when he realized he couldn't outsmart the man.
I'm not trying to be funny.
Yeah, wait, try to be funny and see what happens.
I'm trying to be funny.
Yeah, wait, try to be funny and see what happens.
What's going to happen? Is that a
Try
threat?
to be funny.
Are you threatening me?
All right? Are you threatening me?
No, you are.
Right? Get on your way. Go find the other punks. Go ahead. Go. Yeah, punks. Go ahead. Go find
Why
the
are
other
you
punks.
being rude?
Yeah, go ahead. What?
Hold on.
What? What? What do you want to know? What do you want to know?
I don't know anything.
Tell the punks in the house.
I don't know what they did.
The cop made things worse for himself when he approached the man, telling him to move because he was supposedly invading the cop's personal space. Isn't it ironic? Because the cop was the one who kept approaching the man, despite the fact that he should maintain a distance of at least 6 feet. After all, they were on a sidewalk, and a cop has no right to dictate where someone can move in public. The man, aware of his rights, remained calm. Yet the more he defended his civil rights, the more the cop escalated the situation. It reached a climax when the cop threatened to arrest him, citing a bizarre reason. The man was violating his personal space. What the hell kind of reasoning is that? Clearly, it doesn't work like that, buddy. Sooner or later, cops are gonna have to realize that they're not above the law and can't just make up rules. They don't have the authority over citizens unless a crime is committed. Unfortunately, but maybe fortunately for us, this cop experienced one of the biggest meltdowns ever over such nonsense.
Sir,
Get away from me.
Please,
Get away from me. I'm going to give you one warning. Get away from me.
Sir?
See, this is my private space.
You're walking up to me.
All right?
You're
my private space.
Do you know who Auditing
Right?
America is?
Get away. Yes, I know.
So,
I know.
So-
Get away from me.
Sir, you don't tell me what to do.
Yes,
You're the
I
one
will
walking
tell
up
you.
to me.
I will tell you.
Sir.
This is my private space.
Sir,
You don't get
you're
away from me.
invading my
I am
space.
going to put you in cuffs right now.
For what?
Okay?
For what?
Take one step. I'm going to step over there. You step towards me, you're going to get locked up. You step towards me, you're going to get locked up.
For what? What charge? What crime am I committing?
Try doing
What
it.
crime am I committing?
Try doing it.
What
Try
cri-
violating my space.
I'm not. You're the one violating my
Okay,
space.
I'm right here. Try violating my space.
Sir, you're disrespectful.
Go ahead.
You're being disrespectful. I haven't disrespected you.
Fact, I've called you sir and everything.
Yeah.
What do you got?
I've had nothing but respect for you.
Yeah. There's no...
Everything's on.
When this man started filming 2 police cars, one cop was quite curious about why he was doing it. This cop, at least aware of the man's right to record anything in public, didn't openly express his displeasure. Instead, he approached the man under the guise of checking if he needed help with something. The cop's pretense of kindness vanished when the man told him he was dismissed. Still, the man had as much right to free speech as he did to record. He could say whatever he wanted to the cop. Just because the cop was uncomfortable hearing something doesn't mean the man should have to give up his civil rights. However, when the man started walking towards the police car to film inside, the second cop showed far less patience than the first and immediately started threatening the man to move away and not pose a threat. The man asked the cop who had broken the law, and the cop responded that he didn't know the man. Okay, but being unknown isn't a crime, nor does it answer the man's question. After all, why does the cop need to know anyone if no law has been broken?
We're more than 10 feet away. No. Nope, you're dismissed.
Dismissed?
Yep.
Unfortunately, that's not how it works, but...
Am I committing a crime?
No, but I'd like to know if you...
I'd like to not answer your questions. You're dismissed.
Why are you taking it?
Because I'm allowed to film in public.
You are allowed to film it.
Cool. You're
I'm
dismissed.
just making sure that you need anything.
I don't need anything from you.
But just do us a favor, don't interfere with our investigation.
I'm not interfering. You don't need to tell me that.
Nice. I appreciate you.
Cool.
Okay?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you. I'm sorry. Do I have a First Amendment too, man? I can say what I want.
You do have a First Amendment.
Exactly. Which means I can say F you and point the camera at you. Yeah, cool. You're dismissed. Yep, that's it. Bet you never been told that. Just sitting here filming, just stared at a camera. You don't have to watch your language around cops, especially when they bother you, just because you pull out a camera. And I wouldn't have been impolite if he hadn't tried to tell me how this works. But when you try to tell a citizen who's just minding his own business how this works, you're giving a command that you don't need to give. And we'll hang around for a bit. It doesn't look like anybody's in trouble over here. That's what I wanted to make sure, was that everyone was safe. But I think I'm gonna stand around and film just to show this guy that I can. And there's nothing he can do about it. He's got his window open. I hope he can hear me. You can film in the windows too if you want to. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm not doing anything wrong, man.
You can't just walk up on a
I can
absolutely
absolutely.
investigation.
I know the law better than you, don't I?
You don't.
Interesting.
We got a prisoner in the back of the
I'm
car.
10 feet away.
Just walk up on
I'm
the cruiser.
10.
You were close.
What law am I breaking?
I don't know you.
Tell me what law.
It's not very commendable that citizens like this man know the law better than the cops themselves. The cop who became upset because the man filmed inside the police car now found himself trying to get out of the predicament he created. He claimed that they didn't mind the man filming, but that he was interfering with their investigation. Hey, who didn't see that coming? How important could their investigation have been if they so easily diverted their attention from it to a man who did nothing wrong? The man attempted to provoke the cop by saying this sounded more like enforcing feelings than enforcing the law. It seems the cop realized his mistake, but it was too late. His ego was too large to apologize and simply drive away to continue his duties. Instead, he escalated the situation further by threatening to arrest the man for obstructing the police. This highlights a sad truth. Some law enforcement officers don't fully understand the law. Someone urgently needs to inform this cop that obstructing the police is a secondary offense and that one cannot be arrested for it under these circumstances.
Sir,
You coming to let this dude out of the car?
can you tell me what law I'm breaking?
You coming to let this dude out of the car?
I don't have to answer your
That's what it
questions.
surely looked like.
I don't have to answer your
You walked
questions.
Right up to that car.
This is textbook, dude. I don't have to answer your questions. You're just educating my friends here. That's all.
You can say all you want, but what you can't do is you can't interfere with our investigation. That's what I'm going to tell you. If you'd like the video, I would like you against the wall. Because I'm going to let you know right
Understand.
now.
Here's
you walk
good.
to right here.
Here's fine.
And this is where my prisoner is. You want to see him?
Here-
Here he
here's
is.
fine.
There's a prisoner back
Are you
there.
okay?
So it sure looked like you were coming to let him out of the car.
You're getting a complaint on you, dude. You need to
You
step
go
back.
right ahead. I haven't violated any of your rights.
I haven't violated any of
Not
your
one.
laws.
But you sure are
man.
really taking me away from my
You sound like
investigation.
feelings enforcement right now. You're law
Feelings
enforcement, dude.
enforcement?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
walking up
yeah.
to a cruiser to maybe let
What law did I break? What law did I break?
Dude, I'm just telling you right now. Don't do that again or you will be detained.
What law did I break?
I'm telling you. Do you understand? If you
What
walk
law
up
did
to
I
this
break?
cruiser, there are prisoners
Educate the
in each
public.
one of them.
Educate the public. What law did I break?
I don't know you.
You don't know what law I broke
I
because
don't
there
know
wasn't
you.
one.
So if you
Can you leave me alone? I'm just filming. Can you leave me alone?
Obstruction.
Can you leave me alone?
Obstruction.
It's not. It's
It
not.
is
No, actually, it's
It's a
10 feet
prison.
away, dude. It's 10 feet away.
You-
All I need is 8, and there's 10 feet. All I need is 8. I know the
I'm
law,
just
man.
letting you know again.
I know the law.
Don't do it.
You don't have to let me know anything.
Don't do it.
I can do what I was doing. I was 10 feet away. And you still can't name a law I broke, can you, law enforcement? You can't name a law. You're real mad. You're big mad right now. Throw your arms in the air. Yeah.
Obstruction.
Yeah.
Obstruction.
Yeah. Obstruction. Say it again. Say it again. I'm still not under arrest, am I? Interesting.
Because I'm telling you.
Because you don't have power over a law-abiding citizen. You're dismissed. Dismissed is something you haven't heard from a citizen. Congratulations, you heard it today. Your partner's smart. He stayed in his car and he kept his mouth shut. Doing a great job. Good. Can I get a bed?
Then another cop emerged from the other police car, and it turned out to be the most reasonable person the man had encountered so far. When the man requested his badge number, the cop promptly provided all the information, acknowledging that it was a part of his job policy. Essentially, these cops couldn't do anything to the man because he knew the law better than they did. He was aware that when someone is being arrested, they must be 8 feet away from the police car, so he stood 10 feet away just to be sure he did the right thing. However, the presence of one good cop doesn't change much when it's the actions of the bad cops that stand out the most. It seems they weren't taught in the academy to de-escalate situations rather than escalate them.
Can I get their badge numbers as well? 668, 699. Thanks. You're not getting a complaint, man. You did great. You did great. You should tell your friend that I'm allowed to be 10 feet away and film in the car. Yeah. I feel like...
You know those cops working around federal buildings, ensuring everything runs smoothly while citizens conduct their business inside? Yeah, they can sometimes cross the line. Take, for example, this cop who became annoyed when he saw a man and his girlfriend entering a federal building and filming. He then tried to assert his authority by falsely claiming they had no right to use the phones inside. What law does that even refer to? However, this cop was determined to prove that these two were in the wrong, so he warned them to get in line. When the man requested his name and badge number, the cop refused to provide it. This reveals a lot about the cop's attitude. He clearly thought he was above the law and could choose whether or not to adhere to the protocols of his job. However, when the man tried to film his badge, which was visible around his neck, the cop physically removed his ID. This was unexpected, and that wasn't the worst of his actions. He attempted to push the two people out of the building, even though he had no right to physically touch them. Now they have the grounds to sue him for battery.
Why'd you touch me?
I can't be on the phone here.
Well, you just touched me.
You weren't paying attention to me.
No, you just touched me. What do you mean I can't be on the phone?
You can't be on the phone in here.
What law is that? Is this...
You know what? I'm just gonna end it right here.
Wow.
Call somebody who cares, because I'm not gonna argue with you.
You care about our rights?
That's the line over there, please.
What's your name, man?
I don't care what my name is. That's the line. You need to go over there.
I don't
man.
care what your name is. Listen. Hey, relax, man. What is wrong with you? What's your company? What is your company?
Ma'am,
Don't touch her. Don't touch her. Don't touch her.
me either. You want to touch me? Go ahead.
No.
No, I've told you the line is over there. Go over there and get in line.
Security now. Look, you're blocking people.
And so are you.
Oh, you are.
Dude, what is wrong with you? You want something, man? So what if the sign says to hop backwards, I gotta do it? Exactly.
Don't start.
No, you started this. I
Take
didn't
your
start.
First Amendment crap and go away.
Crap? Jeez, go ahead.
Problem. Okay?
You don't care about freedom in America?
That's not my point.
It's not-
This is not about freedom. This is about she's in the wrong place.
I'm not leaving. So we're done with our story.
You're not leaving.
Yeah. What are you gonna do about it?
What do you think about this?
Now take a look at this piss-poor cop who was so bored at work that he made an illegal U-turn just to stop a car full of young people enjoying their ride. He accused them of trespassing and interfering with an investigation. None of them understood how they could be trespassing on a road, but okay. Some things seem to only make sense to cops. The cop chastised the group for being rude and disrespectful. Well, maybe if he had acted appropriately, he would have received the respect he was demanding. What did he expect, especially after telling them a few moments before that they were not winning? Ultimately, it's up to the cop to decide whether they were trespassing or interfering with a police investigation, though it seems unlikely to be both. Regardless, it didn't matter to him. He just wanted to exert his tiny authority, likely hoping these young people didn't know the law well enough to challenge his claims.
Listen to me, young man. You better stop.
What's
Because
wrong?
right now, listen to me. Just listen to what I'm telling you.
Okay.
You're interfering with a police investigation. Do you understand me? And if you keep doing what you're doing and keep bucking up, you're going to end up going to jail.
For what reason, officer?
I just told you, interference with the police investigation.
Well, we didn't know that. We were just about to leave as soon as she told us.
No, if you're talking,
But I made a
you're
U-turn, you
interfering
know
with the
that.
police investigation. Right now, you're trespassing.
What?
Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
You don't win. I win.
Well,
You don't win. I win. Get your ID out.
we didn't know. She
I got it. Who doesn't have an ID?
Yeah. I showed him.
You gave 2 of them over here? Rose, you have 2?
That's the only one I have.
I have it right there.
What city does everybody live in here?
Detroit. I'm coming.
What?
I'm coming.
What about your buddy next to you?
He's at Detroit.
They're all on 3 on
Driver,
Detroit.
where do you live?
I'm from it.
I live in Detroit.
So what are you guys doing up here?
As I said, we just came. We don't even know nothing. And she told us to make a U-turn, and that's what I made a U-turn. And somebody, oh, probably you was there flashing.
Yeah.
That's what I stopped. So that's it, nothing else.
No, I told you to turn around multiple times and you just
No,
stared
we're
at
just
me.
making you.
I
This isn't an argument.
I said, do you live here? And you
This
just
is not
stared
an
at me.
argument.
And I said, do you live here? And you
I
stared
didn't
at me.
hear that. I didn't hear that.
And I said, leave,
okay,
turn around.
I wasn't leaving though. I wasn't leaving. I just made a U-turn right next to you, right next to you, right? Did I even went anywhere? No, I didn't. I'm close to you.
Your parents teach you to be this disrespectful?
I'm not being disrespectful.
Oh,
I'm
you're
just
being
practicing
very-
my rights, officer. I'm just
There's a
practicing my
difference
rights.
between practicing your rights.
At one point, the cop even started to threaten their constitutional rights by telling one of the guys to put down his phone. Who the hell is he to make such demands? Of course they're going to film when an unfamiliar cop suddenly approached them, opened their car door, and threatened to arrest them even though they had done nothing wrong. This cop was so rude to the young people, so when the girl in the car asked him to explain what was happening one more time, he responded even more aggressively. He felt he didn't owe them any further explanations. He even threatened to lock them all up if they asked him anything again. However, what the cop didn't anticipate was one guy who wasn't intimidated by him regardless of what might happen. He simply told the cop they would see each other again, but next time in court. That surely took the cop by surprise. However, the cop then claimed they couldn't leave because the car was uninsured. It then became clear that this cop would do anything to prove that he had the most authority and to find some fault with these young people's actions. Way to build trust in the community, capo.
Interfering with the police investigation. The next step is I'm going to handcuff you. I'm going to take you with me.
I didn't know. We didn't
You understand? I've already explained this to you. I'm not going to explain it to you again.
Okay.
If I have to explain to you one more time, you're getting locked up.
That's what they do, man.
That's right. That's what we do.
What's your base number, sir?
109.
109. Troy, please?
You're in the city of Troy.
Yes, sir. I'll see you guys pretty soon.
I'm easy to find. If you're threatening me, I'm easy to
I'm not
find.
threatening you, sir.
You just told me, I'll see you soon.
I'll see you soon in the court. I'm in your shower.
Good. Tell him
What?
I said hi. He knows exactly who I am.
That's my daddy. That's my stepdad, actually.
Yeah, okay.
I'm telling you, that's my stepdad.
Mm-hmm. The sheriff is your stepdad?
Driver?
Okay, good.
You planning
I'm
on
in
driving
Benton's
this out of here?
I'm sorry?
You planning on driving this vehicle out of here?
Yes, ma'am.
That's the reason. And she told me to. She told me to.
So, are you planning on driving without any insurance?
What? I can show you my paperwork in my car.
Okay.
I have the insurance. I have valid. Everything is valid.
It says that it doesn't have insurance.
I can show you the paperwork, ma'am.
Okay.
I do have the insurance.
Pull it up.
Okay, just in the glove box, bro.
Vehicle?
No.
Okay.
You can check the whole car. I have no issues. I mean, no, why would I let you?
Which one's the insurance?
It's a paper right there. You know the current insurance. Just bring it up. Pull out all the paper. Oh, it's right there in the, right there. Look.
This?
Right here.
What happened? Somebody got killed or something?
Man, none of your business. Just shut up. That's it. That's the one, man.
I like your glasses, man.
What the fuck?
The cop tried to belittle them by asking if anyone had a smart question to ask. It's ironic considering he wasn't the brightest one there. Just because these individuals are young doesn't mean they're ignorant of the law or don't know how to stand up for their civil rights. Then the female cop realized that the officers would find themselves in deeper trouble if they kept pressing their narrative. She said she would let them go this time, but warned that she would impound their car if she ever caught them again.
I'm on the road. I'm valid. That's the reason I'm driving around here.
I already got 2 of their IDs. I think they got the rest of their IDs.
Yeah, because I do have the insurance. I did. I can show you the estimate.
I don't know. I haven't looked at it.
Excuse me, officer.
Security has a policy.
Yeah, everything. You want me to show you the online receipt? I can do it too.
Let them do their job.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I'm just telling you as a nice thing. Like, I did pay it. I had 2 BMWs and both of them right there, and I paid for it.
They'll find out. Don't worry about it.
No, I probably your system is not.